guys, welcome to Moab, Utah, and we're here in, well, my favorite place in the world with my man Tommy behind the camera. Say hi.
Hi.
And we're here with this, the RZR Pro XP, the brand new two-seater with the top-of-the-line turbocharged engine, and we're going to do a review of this by taking it that way. And you may be wondering, what is that way? Well, that way is Chicken Corners, Hurrah Pass, and Cane Creek. And so we're going to put this RZR through its paces and let you know if it's better than the old outgoing model. The other thing we got is, check it out, we've got a brand new Iron Bull trailer. This is really a car hauler, kind of not really putting it to the test with the RZR, but we just picked that up from our friends at Jayhawk, and we towed the RZR over here, and it tows like a dream. Altogether, we're towing about 5,000 pounds, give or take. Not a lot for either the trailer or our long-term Silverado trail boss. Tommy, what do you say I undo the straps so we can start up this RZR and actually hit the trail?
This is the new Polaris RZR Pro XP, a new performance side-by-side by Polaris, and the one you see here is the Pro XP Ultimate, the highest of 3 trim levels. The Pro XP is available in both 2-seater and 4-seater configurations, the longer one being called the Pro XP4. This new unit uses a version of the ProStar turbocharged twin. It develops 181 horsepower, and it uses, of course, Polaris's CVT transmission. If you get the high-end Pro XP called the Ultimate like this one, you get something what Polaris calls dynamics, but what they really are is the Fox Livewire 2.5-inch bypass shocks. You get them front and rear. This model uses a 12-gallon tank, and it weighs almost 1,800 pounds dry with a payload capacity of 740.
So this is Cane Creek. I used to ride my motorcycle through here, but it's also a good side-by-side trail just because there's a lot of interesting terrain. I can already tell you, in 2-wheel drive, the short wheelbase is a little bit twitchier than the long wheelbase, the 4-seater, but that's a good thing. I feel like I've got a lot more control. I feel like I can pick my way through things, and the suspension with 14 inches of ground clearance is just phenomenal. The stuff that would make a Jeep weep, the RZR just takes it with no drama. And if you really want to take it to the next level, go a little bit quicker, it'll do that too. An incredible adrenaline rush when you really get out of it. Oh yeah! All right, well that was fun. Now I've got a little bit of rock crawling to do, so let's see how the RZR does when it comes to rock crawling. The first thing I'm going to do after I start it up is I'm going to put it in 4-wheel drive. I really do want all 4 wheels powered at this point. I can do this with my eyes closed and hands off the wheel. It's that easy. It's just phenomenal. I mean, look at it. It's a mango. What can I say? Now you may be wondering, what's the difference between this Pro XP and the XP Turbo? Because in a lot of ways they're very similar machines. Well, first and foremost, it's styling. This machine is much more swept back like a Can-Am, and that does something very important on the inside when it comes to seating for big guys like me. Not only does the Pro XP have cushy seats, which make for a better ride, but check this out. I'm pretty tall, and in the old unit, well, the current unit, because they're still selling both of them, I had a hard time fitting in here. I wouldn't call it the lap of luxury, but much more comfortable, much more leg room, much more shoulder room. I feel like I'm not squished. And here's the most important part. Now there's something special in this unit. Check it out. Yep, they retract. Now in terms of storage space, you get not one, but 2 glove boxes, which is nice. And you get not one, but 2 cup holders. Plus, you get another storage bin right here, kind of like a car where you rest your elbow. And in this model, I also get the Rockford Fosgate stereo. And the other cool thing is, of course, this O bar, which is completely adjustable, so I think that's really useful. What do you think of this compared to a Jeep?
Well, it certainly is much faster out here on the trails.
Yeah, and you don't feel like you're gonna damage anything.
No, you aren't, but at the same time, we had to trailer it out here. So there's always that compromise.
For the cost of this, you can get yourself a Wrangler.
Yeah, for almost 29 grand, you can get yourself a Sport and are on the way to a 4-door Wrangler, which you can use every day.
Yeah, you can't drive this to work.
Well, in Utah, you can.
Look at that, look how it soaks up those bumps.
It's just so compliant.
Yeah, I know, it's incredible.
It's not as soft as the 4-door.
No, the 4-door longer wheelbase is a little bit better.
It's a little softer, but this got a better breakover angle. In this Ultimate Spec Pro XP, we have the Ride Command 7-inch screen in the center, as well as a 4-inch screen for the driver. Now, in the center here, you've got your gauges, you've got dynamics, active suspension gauges, you also have a backup camera, navigation, radio, and phone controls, as well as some settings. I love the navigation because it leaves breadcrumbs to let you know where you've been. And then here in the center, I've got multiple trips and speed information and RPM. This is all a very good system. It's all quick, and I love the fact that now they're incorporating steering wheel controls as well. So I've got my suspension controls over here, my volume controls over here, and even a little Polaris home button as well. So a lot of connectivity and a lot of tech that you'd find in a car is actually making its way into the side-by-side world.
It's country, what you expect?
Instantly demonetized there. The great thing about the Fox Livewire suspension is I actually have 3 different settings that I can adjust completely on the fly via these buttons here on the steering wheel: a comfort, a sport, and a firm, and it really changes the entire character of the vehicle. I also have an X button here which I can push in an emergency if I'm coming down off a jump. That'll firm up the suspension completely so I don't slam down on the bump stop. So a lot of cool technology that really is derived from the racing world. Now, of course, the 2-door is not going to be the one you want with the family. You're going to want to get the 4-door, the longer wheelbase. But when it's just 2 people, there's nothing better out here than the 2-door because it's got a great approach and departure angle as well as breakover angle on the 2-door. So this Pro XP has a width of 64 inches, so it's the same width as the XP Turbo, and it has 30-inch tires. However, there's also an XP Turbo S, which is a 72-inch wide model. So this is a little bit narrower than Turbo S, and it's got smaller tires than that Turbo S as well, but it has the same width as the standard Turbo.
Yeah, we reviewed the other unit, and the thing I didn't like about it was it had long arm suspension, which meant that these wheels and tires are way out here, so when you're sitting in the passenger or driver's seat, all that mud goes flying up on your face. Oh my God, is that so much fun. You know, we just took our long-term Silverado trail bus on this very same trail. And Tom, you remember that was like picking your way through, rock climbing, right? Maybe doing 5 miles an hour. This, oh my God, you point it, the active suspension set in my favorite mode, comfort mode. Okay, you don't have as much control, but who cares? Your back doesn't get hurt. Just flies over any obstacle. It is such a hoot, and I can see why side-by-sides have taken the off-road world by storm and have taken it to another level. I've done this trail on a motorcycle, and this side-by-side will do it twice as fast. There you have it. That was a lot of fun, both rock crawling and high-speed driving. This thing is as close as you're gonna get to a Baja trophy truck. I feel like Loeb, you know, I was out there flying around these corners, taking on the World Rally Championship, or better yet, the Baja 500 or 1000. This is such a hoot. Is it worth $28,000? It's a lot of money, but after a day on the trail, I gotta say, I want one of these guys. I really do. Well guys, thanks for watching, and remember, check out TFL Off-Road for more news, views, and what?
Real world, side-by-side, and Moab reviews. We'll see you guys next time on TFL Off-Road.
Where's my horn, Tommy? Where's my horn?
No horn.
No horn. Oh well, can't have it all.